Stop looking for better workouts. I said what I said. Listen, I have a YouTube channel with over 133,000 subscribers. It's full of killer workouts you can do right in the comfort of your own home. And not to toot my own horn, but they're actually pretty awesome. You could probably go an entire year working out every single day without repeating a single workout. And sure, I'm gonna make plenty more of those, but I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you this. The workout isn't your problem. I talk to guys every single week who train consistently for years, but yet they're still carrying around the same 20 pounds they've been trying to lose since their mid-30s. For some reason, they think they need a harder program, a different split, more volume, or something they just haven't tried yet. And they don't. Here's what's actually happening. The workout is about 20% of the equation. Yeah, the other 80%, that's what's happening outside of the gym. What you're eating, when you're eating, how you're recovering, how much sleep you're getting, all that stuff matters. And guess what? Most guys have the workout covered. They're just ignoring everything else around it. Now let me talk about nutrition first, because this is where most guys are leaving all the results on the table. And I'm not talking about going on a diet, cutting carbs, skipping meals, or tracking everything you eat forever. That's not sustainable, and most guys can't stick to it. What I'm talking about is eating with intention around the work you're actually putting in. Most guys I work with just aren't eating enough real food. They're relying on protein shakes, skipping meals, and then they're wondering why they're starving at the end of the night and they go off the rails on the weekends. Your body's not broken. It's just underfueled at the wrong times and overfueled at the wrong times. Simple things make a massive difference. Eat real food first. Build your meals around protein and volume. High volume foods such as coleslaw, vegetables, salads, things like that are going to keep you fuller longer without blowing your numbers. You need to stop treating your nutrition like a punishment. When you eat right to support your training, you actually feel better in the gym, recover faster, and the weight actually starts to move. One of my guys, RJ, who completely crushed his Kettlebell KUTS plan, it became clear to him just after a few weeks, and this is what he said. I had the workouts consistently. It just came down to nutrition. And once I made that change, the results started to happen so quick. He didn't find a better way to work out. He's been working out with my YouTube videos for years. He fixed what was actually happening around it. Now, let's talk about the thing that almost nobody takes seriously, and that's recovery. Guys, if you're in your 40s and 50s, your body just doesn't respond the same way it did when you were 25. It's not an excuse. It's biology. You need more time between those harder workouts. You need sleep, real sleep, and not running on 4 to 5 hours throughout the week and then trying to catch up on the weekends. Here's something that most people don't realize. You actually don't get leaner in the gym. You get leaner while you're recovering from the gym. The training is the stimulus, and the recovery is where adaptation actually happens. Sleep matters more than what most people are willing to admit. Poor sleep drives cortisol. Cortisol drives fat storage, especially around the gut. So you can be training hard, eating clean, and still not seeing results if you're running on 4 to 5 hours of sleep per night. Now, I'm not here to say you need to sleep 8 or 9 hours a night, but you can't be treating it like it's optional. A good nap will do you good. Now, here's the problem with knowing all this. Knowing doesn't mean you can do it on your own. And that's not me being an ass. That's me just being honest. Most guys know they need to eat better. Most guys know sleep matters. Most guys know consistency is important. But knowing it and actually having a system that's keeping you to it are two completely different things. That's the gap. And that gap is exactly why guys spend 5 to 10 years training and never actually getting to where they want to go. With Kettlebell KUTS, we build that whole system. The training, the nutrition coaching, the check-ins, the weekly accountability. You don't have to figure it out alone. Just show up and put in the work. Guys, if you're training hard and not seeing the results, don't go looking for another workout program. That's not the fix. The link's in the description. Read about what we actually do If it sounds like something you've been missing, apply, then we'll hop on a call. Let's get to work.